Hello there guys, Wolsten here, and today I want to show you how I do my textures for Mountain Blade Warband, and how I've worked on that. I've done it for a very long time now, and I've gotten pretty skilled at it, and I just want to show you guys how I do it. Now, I use paint.net. I swear to God, it's free, but it's also very safe, and it's just as good as Paint Photoshop. So Paint.net is completely free. If it says otherwise, don't get it. Just find another way to download it, or just bypass it, or say continue, whatever. But it's not paid for. So you need to basically, if you want the same amount of options as Photoshop, then you just need to get free plugins for it. Not very hard. I have a few plugins myself. Um, and I don't only use it for textures. Of course, it's not even made for Mountain Blade. It's just made for people to edit their photos. So yeah, what you need to do here is you need to open up Paint.net or whatever you need to use, and I really suggest using Paint.net. I'll definitely leave a link in the description for you guys. So then you got to go to Open here. All right. So I'm already in my textures folder, but I want to show you how to get there. All right. So got it. What the fuck is this? Oh God, I don't even want to know. Okay, so computer. The first one you want to do is go to computer. Then find Win7. Program files times 86. Scroll down, and then you'll see Steam. Click that. Then find Steam apps. Go to Common, and this is for if you have Windows 7 and Steam. The game's on Steam for you. Then you go to Common. Mount and Blade Warband. Then go to Modules if you're doing Napoleonic Wars or any other of the modules besides native. If you were doing native, then you go to the textures, the first textures, and then, so let's say we're doing Napoleonic Wars, so then we go there, and textures. So, okay, I'm going to do the 6 Inniskilling skin, so we're going to find that GB. Now, this is only for the Inniskilling skin, where it says GB. I think it's Highlander Equipment 95th, and this in 6 Inniskilling where it says GB in front of it. So, yeah, go ranker. Usually there will be 3 files for this skin, and one of them's completely pitch blackish, and it's all black, but you can still see that there's depth in it, and that's for depth. And then there's another one that's shading, and that one, those are called N and S files, and you don't need to work on those. You only need to work on the main one, and it doesn't say N or S after it, it's just the name. So GB Inniskilling ranker, that's for one we're working on. So say you just want to change the background of it, so which is red at the back. So you wouldn't be changing the yellow touches or the epaulette or anything like that. You just change the red on the background here. So if you want to do that, and this thing we're using is very hard to work with usually, and it's you gotta get used to it, because it will not always select what you want it to, and that's when you need to change the tone or the tolerance, sorry, of it, what you're selecting, and this is extremely hard. So yeah. It's not always perfect, but it doesn't always have to be perfect. So if there are a few spots, it really won't matter because it won't show up on the skin. Alright, so let's say you want to change that color. So what you need to do is go to Adjustments, then find Hue and Saturation. So what you're going to find is 3 bars. This bar will change the lightness of everything you have. So it's not the darkness of the texture, it's just the lightness. It's just like either it's like turning the lights off. If you go that way, it's like turning the lights off in a room and then it being pitch black. And if you turn that on, look what happens. It's just all gone, right? So let's put this back to where it was. I would not suggest ever touching that for this. So what you want to do is using these two will change the color of the background with maintaining depth of the uniform and stuff. So look at that. So it still looks the same, it's just a different color. Just move that back. So, okay, let's say we want it to be another color. So, what goes? You gotta find something that looks good with the epaulettes, unless you're gonna change them or everything you're doing here. Let me see. No. What goes? Let's say we wanted a darker shade of, let's say we want a green, but we want it to be dark green, then you do saturation and go down. That would make it darker. Now that looks really fucked up, so now we're gonna look through other darker colors, see what it looks like. lighten it. So I think that looks the best so far. I'm not going to keep this. I've already backed mine up. And to back it up, all you need to do is go to your folder, your textures folder again, find the file you're editing, Control C, Control V onto your desktop or a special file. And so then if you accidentally save it or everything goes to shit, and you don't like it, then you don't have to change that. So it will go revert. If you only made one texture and you don't really have any mods yet, then all you have to do is hit verify game on Steam, or verify game cache, and that's another thing. But yeah, so now we have that done. What you need to do is to say, all right, do I like this? Sure, I like it. So let's just, first thing I do is I have open VRF, and what it is it's mostly meant for changing meshes and changing modules, and that's what I usually use it for. But instead of going in game to check my skins, I use this. So this is what it was before. It's what it looked like. I'm just gonna show you the whole thing. So that's with its equipment. We did not change his equipment. So let's go down. Let's see if that's equipment. Yes. It's killing ranker. Okay. It doesn't matter. Let's just show you guys this. So alright, that's what it was before. So then I'm gonna hit this. So tools, refresh all. Oh yeah, we didn't save. Sorry guys. Fuck, brain fart. You gotta save first before it'll work. Alright. Refresh all. Alright, there we go. So that's what it looks like right now. If you want to look at it with its body equipment on, that's what it looks like. There's no color in the equipment for me on OpenBRF for some reason. I don't know why. But that's what it'll look like right now. So you're saying, I still don't like it. I need to change some more. So maybe you want to change that. Then all you need to do is go back to hue, and let's find that. Let's just find that you want it to be the same color as the skin there. So we gotta go here. It'll be auto set up for you for that part. I'm not going to show you how to change those right now, but it's really easy as well. Usually you can just select it all, unless the body's the same color as that. It's super easy, so I guess I can show you. Let's just say you want it to be a special color of red. Let's find darkening. So because it's yellow, it's harder to change to red and darken red. So let's make it. Let's just make it like whitish, not too white. Not really white though. Where is it? There. So like, not too light though. I'm sorry for screwing around with this. It's always very, very hard to find the right color in this. Let's make it orange. Yeah. And then darken. Let's make it like a solid orange color. And if you want to change all of it to that, then all you need to do is just select, and then it'll auto be done to that for you. Just select. And make sure that if it doesn't fill in, just screw around with the tolerance a little bit. Hue. As you can see, I'm just randomly clicking hue and saturation, hitting OK now once I've selected the thing I want to change. Of course, I'm going to revert this back because I love the 6-inch skilling uniform. So, yeah. So that's just the basic of it, and that's all I really need to show you guys, because that's what you need to do to make a basic skin. So like if you say you wanted a basic 44th East Essex Regiment skin, you'd get the normal British uniform. Maybe you'd select the background, darken it a little bit of darker red for let's say the 33rd. Then you would select that and find the right shade of yellow, and you'd select the right shade of yellow for all the touches on the skin, and then you would basically be done with that. And if you didn't want an epaulette, or if you wanted it to be a different type of class thing, then what you do is, it's a whole other story, but what you do is you take, let's say you wanted, I've changed everything so it really won't matter for me, but the KGL, see, that's from L'Aigle. If you wanted the KGL skin, or the KGL the epaulets, I think they're called, instead of the foot guard, then you would just take the body, or all the body files until it gets to the equipment, and then you'd replace that with the current foot guard ones. So you'd copy and paste that, then you'd take the copy and paste name of the foot guard ones, then you would, and this is all in OpenBRF, and then you would rename it so that the second one that you copy and paste, all 4 of these, would be called whatever the foot guard is currently called, and you have to keep the LOD 4, all that, but yeah, and then you just get rid of the old foot guard, and that will be your current one. And if you want to change this, then you will have the skins from the ranker, though, the KGL ranker. I know it's kind of confusing right now to just comprehend and, you know, say, but that's why I'm gonna make a whole other video on that, because I've seen tons of people doing it and lots of people asking on how to make it and do it. And yeah, so that's just the basics on how to do the skins. Now I need to save that, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like right now. So where is it? So find it, and it's killing ranker. So that's the whole thing, except, you know, so, oh, I forgot to refresh, so tools, refresh all. There we go. So, that's changed now, that's changed, the ass has changed. Let's just get rid of that, so it's just this. Yeah, there we go. No, actually, there it is. Okay, that's the solid one. Let's just show you that in full screen. So, yeah. And you can, it actually doesn't look bad, guys, and, if you never, I'm actually going to make some more videos on how to do skins and stuff, but this is like a beginner's tutorial on how to do it with Paint.net. So, I think that's all, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if I'm going to make more, and I'll see y'all later.